Beautiful Swiss mountain town is paying people $60,000 to move there, with one little catch. Many people choose to move out of small towns and head for big cities where a fast-paced lifestyle awaits. Of course, these towns end up suffering because of this exodus, but one mountain town called Albanen in Switzerland may have figured out a very unique way to reverse all that. Albanen is located in the Swiss canton of Valais. The scenic town is being threatened with extinction because so many of its residents are moving away from the slow-paced country life and into the surrounding cities. According to Mayor Beat Joost, the town is characterized by its solitude, unparalleled views, excellent air quality, and continuous sunshine due to its latitude. However, the town's population has decreased to just 240 people. So what exactly is Albanen doing to make sure it doesn't entirely disappear? It's actually paying people to move there. It might sound absurd, but that's completely true. The town's officials desperately want to reverse the relocating to the city trend that so many young people are following, and they feel like this is a surefire way to do so. In the last few years alone, Albanen saw 3 families with a combined 8 children move away, and the town was actually forced to close the school as a result. Now the remaining 7 children who live there are transported to nearby towns to attend school. The loss of residents has caused a severe lack of jobs, and this has resulted in even more people being forced to move to find work. It's a vicious cycle the government of Albanen hopes to end with this new financial offer. So exactly how much is Albanen offering those who decide they want to live in the Swiss mountains? Well, if you're a couple under 45 years of age with 2 children, you would receive just over $70,000 to either buy a home or purchase land to build one. The idea of offering people a monetary incentive to move came from a group of younger residents who drew up a petition outlining the details of the payment plan. The motion hasn't passed quite yet, but the town will soon vote on whether or not to enact this idea. If the petition does in fact become a plan, there are a few things both current and new residents need to know. First, the incentive does not extend to current residents of Albanen who want to purchase a second home. Second, if a family does decide to accept the money and move to Albanen, the money must be repaid in full if they move away after buying a home or if they move within 10 years after the start of their home's construction. A third condition that must be met by all new residents is that they need to invest at least $200,000 of their own money along with the amount they're being given by the Swiss town. It may sound like a lot, but it would all go toward making Albanen a thriving mountain village again. Thankfully, new residents aren't as isolated as they might seem. They could easily travel to nearby cities since Albanen is only 4 miles away from the gorgeous spa town of Leukerbad. The industrial city of Visp is just a short 35-minute car ride away too. The municipality president of Albanen has extremely high hopes for the initiative, and he's positive that it will be accepted by the council. He's consulted many of his councilmen on the matter, and they all feel it's the right way to go about restoring the scenic town's population. Thomas Egger, the director of the Swiss Working Group for Mountain Areas, says that Albanen is far from the first small scenic town to see a mass exodus of its residents. Many regions are facing the exact same problem. This is Caripo, an Italian-speaking mountain town located in Switzerland that's almost completely extinct. The village currently has only 13 residents. It plans on turning the entire place into one huge resort area in an attempt to save its existence. Caripo was at one point a thriving community with cobblestone walkways and small piazzas where people socialized. There was even a small church where many of the then 300 residents would congregate each week. The emptying of these villages is a nationwide problem, and local municipalities are trying all different solutions to keep these beautiful pieces of land from becoming memories. The municipality of Inden, another small mountain town, is starting to grant large discounts for people who shop at the village's stores. Mayor Joost said that if the financial motion passes, the entire community would benefit from extra taxes. The village shops would earn more revenue from increased customer flow, the local industry would sign more construction contracts, and the town's social clubs would come to life through an increased amount of young people. Hopefully, Albanen is able to succeed with this unique plan so it can become the thriving community it once was. Would you move to Switzerland and take on this opportunity? Share this Swiss mountain town's unique story with your friends below.